like we are live again. So, Miscrits, World of Creatures. What do we have to do? We have about 6 daily quests we need to complete. And, okay, also, free spin. That's acceptable. So, I was coming here to heal, but I don't remember if I... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did heal my team. Okay, next up, I was doing some off-camera grinding. And I'll show you the product of what I've ground for in a little bit, but first, there's no conceivable universe in which I choose scholarly over energized, right? Let's just enjoy a little bit of our current run speed. Enjoy a little bit of this run speed, and then let's go into here. Pick energized. And then, oh yeah, we move way quicker. Yeah, that's way better. But anyways, now that we're in town, we should have a few town-related quests. Buy a potion from the Relics and Item Shop. Use potions in battles twice. Buy 2 potions from the Relics and Item Shop. Okay. Enchant 2 abilities. Breed a Miscrit. Play 2 fights in any arena. Complete all the other tasks. Okay, well, 2 fights is a little excessive, but hold on. I did some off-camera farming work. First off, we got a shitload of dark quirks. We have like 3 dark quirks. A Dark Tremor, that's a 1.5% encounter. Dark Shelby, that's a 4.5% encounter. And then, the creme de la creme, we got a Mama, but Mama is only a B tier, so I don't think she's worth using in battle. Even though she's an epic, I don't think she's worth using in battle. So, I have Miscrits to breed. Yeah, why don't you take Dark Quirk, second Dark Quirk, third Dark Quirk, and then breed them, just so I can get an achievement. And yeah, nothing really major changed. Anyways, next up we're going to Buddy over here, and we're gonna ask him what he wants for today. Yes, tell me what you want. Yes. He needs a flower pillar of rating B+ and below. Okay. So, next up I go to relics and items. I think I buy 2 potions, that should be good. Then we complete 1 quest, and then we complete 2 quests. Okay, and how many remain to us? So I have been doing a... Oh, wait, wishing well. Okay. And now, what do we have left? What is left to do? Enchant 2 abilities, 2 fights in the arena, use potions in battle twice. Okay. Who has abilities open to me to enchant? Okay, Tremor, I will enchant that. Waduler, why not? I will enchant Whammy. And that is 2 abilities. There we go. And the rest are use potions in battle. So it can be in a battle in the arena, right? One would assume. Okay. It will be a lot quicker if I, don't do battle arena. If I just go outside and strike up a random encounter, get a little bit of damage, and then use potions, but... Honestly, we need to use 2 potions. We need to win 2 fights. I say we just use two items in battle. I'll just use like 2 minor heals. Then again, at this level, I think Miscrits do more damage than the minor heals will restore, so... I don't know. And now we start the waiting game. This usually takes a while. Well, for what it's worth, as the player numbers increase, we should be able to find more people in the arena. But yeah, at this stage of the game, the notion of winning 35 battles... Oh! Okay. King Kun kind of sounds like a slur. Okay, whatever. You know what? Let's just use a powerful enchant. And then he switches out to Torturous. One. You know what? He will be out of health before we are out of health, I think. Yeah, one more hit of that magnitude will. Okay, okay. That's your angle. Flametail will not KO. And Strike will. Okay. And then next up, he brings out the Koala. Hope to land the poison. Ah. Wait, Soft Strike is a double hitter. Okay. Damn. Going to attempt to do that. Misses. Okay. No problem. It'll take 2 turns to recharge though, so. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a double hitter. We just had poison. Okay. Drop an Enchanted Bash, and I think I don't know if Fireflight. Oh yes, it's just a kill. That's good. That's good. Huh. Might hits for 14. Enchanted Bash hits for. Hmm. Slightly better. Will Crumble kill? I don't think so. Huh. Not a big fan of accuracy reliant gambits, but. Ah, we fucked up. We fucked up big time. Gonna try this again. Let's go! Oh! He was so lucky with that claw miss. Hmm. Damn. Okay. I was on the edge of my seat. Okay, so we're way ahead of this guy, and unless he can pull off some crazy combo move with the spider thing, yeah, it's game. Damn, we gained a lot of XP from that. Holy shit. Can get Waduler to the next level, or we can have them all hit level 19 and be like equalized. But yeah, I know what. Fuck it. Seems like a little bit of a waste of good XP that we're gonna get from spending time in the arena. So, hmm, that's definitely worth having on our roster. Especially with 60 elemental attack. Is he he's the second highest on our team, right? Yeah, second highest elemental attacker. I don't have a major enchant, but I can just use a potion at some point in the next fight. Not a big deal. 5 wins gets me 10 platinum. I might have to go for 5. I mean, unfortunately, most of the arena is like waiting. Any day now. Oh. Oh. Bad matchup. Very bad matchup. Hmm. Okay. Good, that's good. Hmm. Not going to pivot into a fire type with me here. Hmm. Oh, right, when you're confused, you don't... Oh, I fucked up. One more usage of Bash and I think we win. Except, no, he toxic. Wait, no. We'll be able to hit before he takes us out. So, yes. Okay, big, big. It's a 1-for-1 trade. A 1-for-1 trade, but I'll take it. It's a 40% accuracy. It's not gonna let. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. I need to know what causes him more damage. Physical or melee. But Bombard is trouble because he rolls twice. Actually, fuck it. All my higher damaging moves are fire, so we're just gonna have to run those and those alone. Hmm. Yeah, we're fucked. So fucked. We're gonna survive on like 30. But I don't think we have a recourse. Yeah, I don't think we have a method of... Oh! Oh, we did that. But how are we gonna deal with the fire type cricket thing? I think we're smoked. Unless this thing's really slow. Oh, sorry, it's a mantis. My mistake. Damn. Well, at least we got a little bit of... No, actually we got no XP from that, because we didn't win. Fuck. Oh well. Fights. All of our tasks are complete, and now, theoretically, We could go buy Dream Tiger, or we could go buy Dream Girl, which is nice, but I want to save my Miscrit gems for like a really good purchase. Like if they're like, hey, in light of the fact that we're making the Aztec temple next week, we're giving you Azteco for 200 gems. I'll be like, fuck it, give me Azteco. Give me my goat. But yeah, failing that, I'm not sure. Save. Sam Cupine has feebler. He has Shy Smile, which is the most important one. And then you have Tickle, which lowers foes' attacks. Warduler has Tickle and okay. We may be able to beat the second area boss. Oh, by the way, I've done a lot of catching while I was off camera. I don't know if I've shown you all the things I've got, but basically, Area 1, I've got everything. And Area 2, I'm short of 2 things. I think Dark Flu and something else. Basically, I came in, like, oh, yeah, oh, Dark Flu can be found today. Where do I find Dark Flu? Excuse me, Forest Explorer lady, where is my Dark Flu? And then in the third area, I caught Mama. But I don't have Dark Hotfoot, I don't have Defilio. Because what I was doing to train my Miscrits, if you remember when we ended last stream, well, we had like 14s and 12s. What we did was, we'd basically attack here, and then we'd go over here, then we'd go back and forth, back and forth. What we were doing while I was streaming. It was that, but ooh, actually, hold on. If I just get a little bit more XP, I can have a level 19. Ta-da! Easy. Let's hope his new ability is a good one. Fuck it. You know what? We'll save it for tomorrow when they're like when one of the quests will invariably be, hey, can you level up? Can you enchant one ability? Okay, we're gonna fight Magicite Adept, and we've heard his whole we've heard his whole spiel already. So first, Magicite Adept. He's faster than us. He hits us with Dark Geyser, but I think we can tank it. Fuck me! So what does Dark Geyser do now? What does it hit for? 90. Okay, we're gonna have to drop it by a lot. So we drop Tickle. That puts him at negative 16. Negative 26, okay. Still does 50 odd damage. He's at negative 36. Negative 46. Is currently at negative 56. Do we have a... Fuck. The strongest healing we have is Major Heal. Which, if anything, just negates 1 turn's worth of damage. Mm. Mm. Negative 76. Let's get him a negative 86. Why not? 86 him. And it only did -1. That means his Dark Inferno is also gonna do like -1. So we're going to Staff Sting until we proc Poison. At which point we will switch to yeah, we got this. We got this in the bag. Damn, my coffee got cold really quick. Mm. Just like that, we'll have access to the 4th area of the game. Although there are still a few things we need to hunt today in Area 2 and 3, I believe. I believe we need to hunt Dark Flu. Okay, and just like that, we've unlocked access into the next area of the game. Now, let's go see what we can get here. 4th area. Nessie, Twigum, Squibby, Steamgwyn, Dark Flower Pillar, Dark Nessie, Blighted Flower Pillar, Dark Twigum, Blighted Flu. Oh my god, these are the first 2 yellow rares we've seen, by the way. Then we got Flurfy, Cricken, and we got Pronja and Blazebit. Oh, Blazebit can't be caught today, damn it. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna see a huge jump in rank as we start picking things up. And from now, the next thing we're going to need to do is actually start leveling up the Miscrits we already have. And picking up that run speed perk was worth it. Okay, so just a quick check. Nothing in Area 1 that we need. Area 2... I think what we need are... Ah yeah, Dark Flu, today's day exclusive. So, I think Dark Flu is just an anywhere encounter. Because... Well, because it's not like it's tied to a special location the way the other Miscrits are. But I can very quickly check. Dark Flu... Dark Flu location in the forest. I love this content creator named Miscrimania who just makes... Oh! Any palm tree in Area 2. Okay. Any palm tree in Area 2. Got it. And also, because we're gonna have to fight the Elementum, we should be... Oh, this thing's an A rank. What we should be doing is getting all the EXP we can. But I don't... I was gonna say, this Cub Sprout's definitely at least an A rank, if not an A... No. A plus would be harder to capture. But yeah, we are gonna need to farm experience a little. And I guess a good pathing route would be to run between the two palms. Run between the two palms, kill any grass types we encounter. Or kill anything that's weak to our main attack. Or kill anything that is weak to the attack of our active Miscrit, our party lead. That makes sense. While we're doing that, I guess we could, in theory, search for Dark Tremor, because we're gonna need... Assuming Dark Tremor is added to our team, we are going to need multiple Dark Tremors so that we can have them, like, produce a godly offspring for us. But this is going to be quite a arduous grind, if I do say so myself. I wonder if there's an option in the settings to skip the cutscene, the battle cutscene, and the... Based on an old Flash game, so I don't think so. Settings, count, play. Go user interface, battle FX off. Oh right, I should join the Discord. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, that makes it a little faster. And if I'm gonna be doing this much, I should actually be playing with battle effects off. And does running away also mean no? It doesn't mean we fade out instantly. And having 3 things to search actually makes more sense, because even when we don't do a fight, the cooldowns are still expiring for 2 other things. So, in my opinion, it makes good sense. So if I'm correct, Dark Flu, which is green, should be a 1.5% encounter. I think. Rarity rare, 4.5%. Okay. Okay, so it's Tuesdays, Fridays, Sundays. Okay, so it's easier than Dark Tremor actually, which we already caught one of. It was weird. I was playing Miscrits last night, and I had this long streak where I was not catching like anything good, or I was not encountering anything good. Okay? And then within about 40 minutes of gameplay, I caught Mama. I caught the dark water type from the next area. Let me check my bag. Within like quick succession, I caught Dark Shelby. Dark Shelby here. Yeah, I caught Dark Shelby, I caught Tremor, and I caught Mama. But unfortunately, this Mama is a B+, so... You know. Also, I think I have a quest to catch Flower Pillar for that guy. Which means I should go back to Area 1 real quick. And catch one that is B+ or lower. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of forgot because it wasn't on my immediate quest registry. Oh, hello. Hey Sonic N, welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. Is the grind is real though. I forgot how grindy Miscrits was from when I was a kid. Not a flower pillar. So they said B plus or lower. What does that mean? We need to get one that's got, I think, a 30 something catch rate. Well, no, like a 30 is an A. So a 31 is probably like a B plus. So below 31% catch rate, or a catch rate above 31%, if that makes any sense. I don't know why the Miscrit trainer wants a specific rank for them. I mean, he's... But fuck it, I guess the customer's always right. And yeah. Maybe I should be searching on flowers to find flower pillar, but... Eh. You ever realize that when you're looking for a specific Miscrit, you will encounter basically every other Miscrit in the region? Except the one you're looking for. Funny how shit like that works out. Ooh. That is definitely gonna be good, but we're gonna keep it for tomorrow, so that when I guess, when next time I have a quest that's like, hey, enchant this many Miscrit abilities, I'll just be able to be like, oh, okay. That ability we were gonna use anyways, and now I get the achievement for it. That makes any sense. Also, our team, kind of close to the evolution threshold. I'm thinking if they get a big power boost... Oh yeah, it is back. Yeah, Miscrits is back. Did you think a few people are like streaming it on like, I don't know, Facebook? Because it's on Steam. Okay, please be below B rank. Okay, you know what? You know what? I think this is below B rank. Fuck. Fuck! Ugh. Okay. 30. Oh, is that below? No, it's like an A rank flower pillar, right? Fuck it. If I have flower pillars, I can breed them together, and I can make their overall rank worse, I think. I think. I think there was a bit of a attempt to port it to different systems, because I remember there being like a phone version of Miscrits for a while. I saw that, I installed it, I couldn't get the game to run on my shitty S22. And then they brought it to Steam and I was like, okay, okay. I am very interested. But yeah, gotta get the Miscrit Collector a flower something. Huh. That's weird. It may be a regional thing, Sonic-N, because it's been available in Singapore for a while. Maybe if... I don't know where Steam, like, I don't know how Steam rolls out its games, but... it wasn't like it's a beta playtest or anything, it was freely downloadable for me. But, yeah. And then again, if it's a beta playtest game, you would need to submit an appeal, right? Because that's what I had to do to get to play Ferocious. So I basically got involved. I got invited to the beta playtest for the game Ferocious, which is a dinosaur survival horror game. And I played it and I was like, it's good. It's good. It's definitely worth streaming. But the game is not complete, and I want to stream it in its complete form. Yeah. Yeah, the nostalgia. And I just ran away from a Pronja that was probably an S or an S plus. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. How hard is it to find a fucking flower pillar? You know what? I'm gonna trick fate. Yeah, I'm glad that you can enjoy the game one more time too. I'm gonna trick fate. I'm gonna pretend I'm looking for Tremer, and now that the game thinks I'm not looking for... You're kidding me! Is that exactly how it works? Like, you can't let fate believe that you're doing... what you're doing. That... that was too convenient. That was too convenient. The moment I decided that I was not looking for a flower pillar popped up. That's crazy. I hope my game's not listening to me speak. They might soon figure out that I'm fucking with them. Well, not really. I'm at this point, at this stage in the game, I'm looking for forward progression. But oh my god, I already had a flower pillar with me. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything in specific right now, but oh, right, that does make sense. That does make sense. This would be a different map. But I am on a hunt to do a completionist quest, so I gotta get everything like Pokemon completionist style. So, in Area 1, we have everything. We've got a Flu, Flower Pillar, Pronja, Cubsprout, Sparkupine, Hydro Seal, Dark Sparkupine, regular Waddles, Tremer, Dark Cubsprout, and Dark Waddles. In Area 2, we have everything except Dark Flu, which was something we were searching for a little bit. And then in the next area up ahead, we managed to get Mama yesterday, because that was good. But we don't have Dark Hotfoot or Defilio. I know where to find Defilio, I don't know where to find Dark Hotfoot. Which means that after I'm done hunting down Dark Flu, the next thing I go searching for might be Dark Hotfoot. I know that Dark Flu lives in the pine trees, but the palm trees, but at the moment we're not looking for him. We're not looking for anything that specific. We're just killing things to try and get the next evolution, while also occasionally looking for Dark Tremer, because he's a 1.5 encounter in this tall, this dead pine tree. Oh, sorry, this dead tree. I don't know what my sudden obsession with pine trees is. I haven't seen a pine tree in a... You're trying to catch a Defilio. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I've done 135 encounters with the intent of catching either, and then I did like 60 more last night while I wasn't recording, and I caught one Mama that is a B+. If you are looking for a Defilio to add to your team, just set the whole day aside. Set aside a day, because this is, you know, if you want to do a completionist run, that might be a whole job. Fortunately, I'm live streaming, and I will earn a tiny amount of money, like, quite frankly, a tiny amount of money, while doing this, so I can sort of gaslight myself into thinking, yeah, this is a worthwhile endeavor. And besides, I have nothing on today. I don't have anything on until about 4 hours from now, when I'm meeting my friends to go to the gym. Yeah, today's basically a freebie day. Oh, next week my work's gonna get hectic, so I don't know if I'll be streaming as much. I will definitely do Pixel Mondays, because I noticed that Pixel Mondays, it's a stream I do where I play Minecraft Pixelmon. But I've noticed that when I take a break for 1 week, the 1 week break ends up becoming a 2 week break, which ends up becoming like a 4 month break. And I am trying to catch every Pokemon in Minecraft without it taking like 6 months, or sorry, not 6 months would be optimistic, without it taking like 4 years, you know? Sorry, I just choked on my own cough and started hiccuping. Hmm. You caught a blighted S+, holy shit. Yeah, that might be a luck burn for the week. I tell you what, Wait for something bad to happen to you in real life. As soon as something bad happens to you in real life, come play the game because you've expended all of your bad luck, right? That's how I view it. Oh, and if you're hunting, turn off the battle FX. It makes it a little bit faster. You will save yourself a fractional amount of time, but when we're talking like macro scale, when we're talking like you're spending hours playing this game, which I don't know my exact playtime, but I'm probably at, you know what? Actually, hold on. Alt tab uh Steam, open the Steam app, library, Miscrits World of Creatures. I played 11 hours of this. I'm at 11 hours of playtime. That's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. You know what would make the game way more appealing though? If they had an equivalent to shiny Pokemon. If there was like one Miscrit in every 8,096 that was a different color, I would play the shit out of that game. Oh, no, sorry. 8,192 are full shiny odds. As of the newer Pokemon games, shiny odds have fallen to 4,096. And I'm thinking that in future titles, like the shiny rate will drop even further to like 1 in 2,000. Because it already feels like I played Scarlet and Violet. I feel like somewhere in the code they may have lowered the shiny odds again. Or maybe that's because I played a lot of Scarlet and Violet after I completed the national decks and had a shiny charm. So yeah. What can I say? I'm addicted to creature collectors. Like, completely addicted. Not even funny. Yeah, it would be so much fun if they just made like one random, like one in every 1,000 of this Miscrit is a different color. Although, there's something I can do before I do anything else, which is first run away from this battle and go catch the things that I have not caught in the area up ahead. So, I just unlocked it this stream, so I still need to get like Nessie, Twigum, Squibby, Steam Gwyn, and Kricken, Blurfy, and ideally the two non-legendary tier ones. But but yeah, I now have access to a new area, and I can just go here, and just like that. Yeah, yeah, the playtime, racking up the playtime is insane. But for what it's worth, I have some friends who have, well, I mean, I have visibly here, I have a friend who's got 496, which is obscene. I don't know how many miscrits this guy has, but he probably has like all of them. At that level, you can probably just walk up to Apollo Nox and like beat him to death by hand. Take the 97% chance. But yeah, Defilio is probably a good thing to hunt. But the notion of hunting down or hunting like a elite rare, like an exotic rare, and trying to get like a and trying to get it in like S plus condition, that's wild. So what do we have here? Are you exploring into this far into the forest? This area is full of powerful miscrits feared by trainers everywhere. What can I find here? Blazebit. Blazebit can be found hiding around the Elder Tree on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. My parents tell me it was once the most powerful miscrit ever. See anything else? Dark Twigum can be found around the Elder Tree on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Good thing today's Friday. Everyone gets into territory disputes with the local Blazebit. See anything else? Dark Nessie can be found on particularly dark cattail near the bottom right corner of Lake Azor. See anything else? Blighted Flower Pillar. Found on the far left side of Lake Azor in a very odd looking plant. Next. Incredibly difficult to find. I've never even seen one. See anything else? Blighted Flue has made its home in a rock around here. Its presence gives the rock a green glow to it. Okay. Okay. Very stubborn though. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Green rock. Well, I can't find Blazebit today, so there's really no reason for me to do this, except I don't have this encounter yet. I think this is one of the new Miscrits. I don't think I remember this from the old game. Your child used to play every day when you were at home and finished the game, but you lost the account because you lost Facebook. That is unfortunate. Yeah, and I realized a while ago that you actually can't port your progress from Facebook to here. I tried logging in with my old email and it didn't work, which is very sad. Rank 37, keep Twig'em. I'm worried that this power leveling style is gonna ruin, like, some of my... is going to ruin me, like, financially. Ah. Yeah, this is definitely the dark cattail they were talking about. But yeah, I'm not too worried because you get a platinum every time you get a new Miscrit. You can level Miscrits up with decent ease. And... now, there's supposed to be a green rock somewhere around here that has Blighted Flue living in it. I hope the green doesn't come from, like, radiation or anything. But oh my god! It's the Nature Elementum. Huzzah! Part of me is tempted to walk up to the Nature Elementum and run the ones, but the other part of me is like, nah, let's be sensible here. Also, not technically running the ones, because I have 4 Miscrits and there's just one of him. Now, granted, my Miscrits are like regular creatures, and he is like a elemental force of nature, but still doesn't feel like that fair of a fight. And how many days have I been playing? Good question. Probably not longer than 2 weeks. I don't have that much playtime, but yeah, I haven't dropped that much playtime. But yeah, I guess I should just be hunting today's exclusives, right? It makes sense. What does not make that much sense is my running from the 3 places that the rare things spawn to each other. Dark Nessie lives in those cattails, for sure. Blighted Flu is in the rock, Blighted Flower Pillar is in the other thing. Blazebit's not here today, neither is Dark Prawn Jar. And we don't actually have a Dark Flower Pillar. Also, I like how the Dark Miscrits are just like an edgy DeviantArt OC version of the regular Miscrits. Like if they have like happy eyes like Nessie, they just give them like furrowed brows. And they make them purple instead of blue. That's kind of funny to me. Although what I should be doing is looking at other, I guess, sources of nature. Because there are still things here that I don't have. You know what? If I get my Miscrits to evolve this episode, maybe we can try taking on the Nature Elementum. But the way I'll do it is I'll lead with Flu. We will hit him with as many tickles as we can survive. And see if using Tickle that many times can get him to a point where he doesn't, insta-kill us. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea where Kraken lives. Oh! Apparently in that rock. And trainer rank 39. Okay, what's next? Okay, we've got all the basics. We just need to catch Dark Flower Pillar, Dark Twigum, the two elites, and Dark Nessie. Now, as a purple rank, it should be a 0.74% encounter in that cattail. God only knows what the different exotics are. And the easiest should be Dark Flower Pillar. How did I defeat the person who was guarding the entrance to the Guardian of the Forest? Okay, so I had basically this team set up, right? I kept using Tickle to lower the mage's attack, and then after that I switched to my Porcupine, had him use Shy Smile a bunch of times. Then I switched to my Duck and had him use Tickle until the guy's attacks were doing basically 1 damage. And then I had my Lemur beat him to death with Staff Sting and Strike. It was that simple. But Dark Nessie is a exotic, so it's a 0.7 something chance. I think. So I can't really... I should be chasing Blighted Flower Pillar, because it's a lot easier to get. Right? I should be chasing him by continuously hitting up this single plant. And I should also be leveling my Miscrits, honestly. Not against this one. Oh, wait, sorry, I didn't see the cooldown. This game really knows how to disappoint me. Maybe we will do a slightly shorter stream today, because I am probably gonna want to go get some... Yeah. The ratio is incredibly low. What this will probably entail is me standing here for like 4 or 5 hours while I'm not recording and just clicking on the plant repeatedly. Just intermittently clicking on the plant. But for what it's worth, there are other things here that I can kill for XP. And then the XP gain from here is not that good. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not the best. You know what I'm willing to do at this stage in the game is to just try my team against the Nature Elementum. I have no doubt that he is a lot stronger than the boss that was guarding this area, but I'm thinking we can manage. The only problem is that if I fight him with the two leads that I'm using right now, he is probably going to end up we're probably going to end up having to beat him with our Lima again, which is not super. Well, I was gonna say not super doable, but I mean, if we beat the first boss, if we beat the third boss, we can probably beat the fourth, right? I doubt it is that big of a jump, but worst comes to worst, we will just have our Miscrits evolve to their next form and then see if we can take him on then. The area boss between us and the Nature Elementum was a level 30 something. Sorry, no, he was a level 23. But do you know the level of the boss? Fuck no. I'm just gonna run in and I'm just gonna run in and say fuck it, we ball. You know? That's my. What do we say? What do we say to the god of death? Fuck it, we ball. Hmm. I think we fuck it, we balled too hard. Oh, we fuck it, we balled way too hard. Yeah. And it has a poison ability, so even lowering its, you know, everything else may not be the best bet. Hmm. 17. If we can get it to the point where its attack does like 1 damage, we will only have the poison to worry about. Hmm. Yeah, we're going to need to drop his defense as well. Okay, so negative 114 is the lowest he can go. So 11 or 12 casts of 12 casts of that one debuff move will work. You don't use potions to health your miscrits. What? I mean, I have potions to heal. I have potions to heal. I'm just not. I'm saving the 2 potions that I have, or the 1 minor heal and the 1 major heal, for when he remembers he can poison me. But it seems like he's just using Tree Truncate now. Because he probably thinks it's his best damaging move. The game's AI probably thinks it's his best damaging move. Or he will only make the attempt to poison 1 miscrit. Or he will only make the attempt to poison your miscrit once. Because if you've noticed, he is only Tree Truncating me. Yeah, see? Nothing else. Negative 109, okay. Now, this is when we go off. Oh! Let's go! It was a miracle that we managed to pull that off. You have released the essence of nature from the control of the nature elementum. The darkness upon this land can begin to fade as the magic of the nature now flows properly to its rightful place. The mystical creatures of Miscria. Okay. See, the debuff spam strategy seems to work pretty well. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask the scholar about anything else. So, which areas were unlocked to me? Sunfall Shores? I need to beat the Earth Elementum. Okay, so I need to go to the next stage of the game for that. Damn it. And I also need to heal my team because they got fucking molested. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next area, and I'm gonna see if I can catch enough basic things to give me the next, Damn, okay, I need 50. So, okay, Fortune is definitely something I want to pick up. Because, here's our goal. We are eventually going to save up enough platinum that we can just buy all the other skills. So I can buy the skill that lets me heal from anywhere, yada yada, all that stuff. So, there's no longer a guard stopping me from coming to Mount Gemma. Hooray. Now, what can we find? Oh! Is it not segregated by areas? I guess? The next zone is the mansion or Mount Gemma. Wait, we also unlocked the mansion? Holy shit, I think there's a bunch of rare things in the mansion that we can find. Oh! Let's go! And now what's in here? We can get a Bubbles, Lavarilla, we can get, I don't know, Keeper, Dark Tulipini, Fubby, Lil Bubs, Hoopty, and Dark Lavarilla. Are those really what they're called? Okay, fine. Fuck it, we'll hunt all the common ranked ones. Everything that is common rank, we'll just grab it. Okay, and then we can plot out a specific hunt pattern where we go look for things of a specific rank on specific days. So like if it's Wednesday and there's a bunch of things in the game that spawn on Wednesday, what we will do is we'll be like, okay, these are all the Wednesday spawns, let's get to it. Can I add you as a friend? Sure. Is your username the same as it is on Twitch? Are they both Soniken? I'll just drop you a friend request. There we go. Don't need that. Ah, there you are. Hello. Yay, yep, I can see you there. Now, what? Okay, I'm assuming different areas of the game have different things. So where do I need to find the things that are... Ah! Bingo! Dark Tulipini. I don't know what percent capture rate this thing is, but... fuck it, I'm happy I found it. That is one more Dark Miscrit that I no longer need to worry about. Or at the very least, it's one Miscrit I no longer need to hunt specifically. What's in here? Okay. We need Lil Bubs, we need Hoopty, we need Fubby, and we need Keeper. And Dark Lavarilla isn't here today. Oh! Lavarilla's really good. I'm glad to hear that, but there's apparently a dark version of him, so... I guess that one's worth keeping even more? More importantly, are there other areas to the mansion? Like, is there an inside? I'm guessing there's an inside to the mansion. Oh. Wait a second, the rhino's name is Keeper. I'm guessing Keeper is like goalkeeper. And it lives in this... It lives in this football. Like, that's the one place we can find it. Weaver... Ah, mansion ground floor. Weavern, Tonguetail, Hot Dog, Visp, Dog... Oh, I think Visp used to be really good in old Miscrits. Raldio, Dark Slithero, Dark Spinneret, Dorux, Cerberus, Pillblaze. Yeah, okay. They seem to all be things that we've already caught. So who lives in the mansion is what I'm wondering. Ah, there we go. Ooh! It's a blue rarity, which means it's like a 20... Which means it's like one of the lower encounter rates. I want to say this is a 4.5% encounter, which is good. Ta-da! Hey, something else we don't have. That is a cool ability. Huh. Maybe being a 4.5% encounter rate doesn't make it as rare as I think. I have a question that I don't want to test out. And the question is, does killing rare miscrits give you more XP? There we go. S+. You have... If you just use one miscrit in your party, that miscrit is going to win more XP. Oh my god. That makes so much more sense. So if I want to power level a Miscrit, well, actually, then again, I'm probably gonna be power leveling all my Miscrits together. So it would make more sense to just keep a whole stocked party. At least at this point in time, this looks like it's gonna be my team. But what I can do actually. Waduler has quite a bit of XP, so does Tremathy. So if we just save it, and then we do the same fight, like if we kill a Weavern again. I'm guessing, is it? I hope it's not like an exponent jump, like I suddenly get 5 or 6 times more. I hope it's just linear and I haven't been wasting my time. Hmm. Yeah, basically doubled when I halved the party size, so... Oh! Shit, okay. I'm not complaining. Hmm. Yeah, I will probably keep my team on standby in case I find something really powerful. And we need to very carefully lower it. That's the second floor, but we're not done with everything on the first floor yet. We haven't searched all these weird objects. Ah! Here is my chance to test if killing rare Miscrits gives us more XP than killing regular Miscrits. I don't think they do, but it's worth a check, I guess. No, it doesn't seem like they give overwhelmingly more, but ooh, we have the chance to evolve Sam. Sam Cupine. Hey, there we go. Third evolution. Fire Prick. That's a funny nickname. That's a funny thing to call it. Why does it say evolve Miscrit to final evolution when there's still one more above it? Right? Hold on. Yeah, I think they mean like... Did they mean semi-final evolution? Well, either way, we do have 2 new hunting grounds available to us. What we should be doing is we should just be going around grabbing all the commons, and then once all the commons have been acquired, we can start to specifically hunt some rarer items, or rarer miscrits. My fire porcupine, he kind of looks like Knuckles the Echidna if Knuckles the Echidna worked on all fours. It's something I've just noticed. refrain from doing that. Hey, what's this thing called? Fintar. Hmm. That means the last form, I think, is the one that's called Quacken. Evolve 2 Miscrits to the 3rd evolution. Hooray! Why does it keep using that as its first battle move? Wait, it can spam that? Oh my god, this thing would make such a good tank. You just run away from this and see what other first floor commons remain. There's only Visp on the first floor for commons. Once we have a Visp, we can go check upstairs. I say this because the mansion is like a smaller place to cover than Mount Gemma. Well, maybe I should be looking for a Visp. I unfortunately can't check the curtains, because if I was a bat, I would probably live in the curtains. Although, what I could do is I could check if there are any like overlaps on the next level. Like I go upstairs and see if anything like if I can find Visp upstairs and downstairs. Uh no, I cannot actually find Visp. Sparkspec, Flutterpat, Papa, Slithero, Spinneret, Humbug, Dewindy, Dark Flutterpat, Nanaslug, Narlope, Bludger. Okay, then let's go down and hunt Visp. What I can do though is I can look up, see if there's any specific place it likes to hide. Miscrits. This room is themed after Mount Gemma, so I think maybe there's more Visps in there if there are. Where does it live? Damn it, there's no tutorial for where to find Visp. Oh well. We're just gonna have to fucking ball. We're just gonna have to try and fumble our way into the Miscrit we want. Damn, Weavern is fast and it's a tank. Or it has the potential to become a tank. I only noticed that Weavern was that fast because Tremor or second form of Tremor is quite fast. Moderately speedy. Now if I were a bat, and if I liked dark places like bats do, where would I be? Behind the sofa? Oh, well, fuck it. Apparently. And it can just do that? Just remove its elemental weakness? Holy shit. Now I kind of want a Visp. What rank are you? Uh, we'll keep him. But those are all the commons for the first level. Next up, we should hunt Hot Dog and we should hunt Dorux, but... But I don't know. Maybe we hunt all the commons in the mansion first, and then we start plotting a route. Or either a day or a route. Humbug. Oh, okay. Sonican, good luck with the thing you are hunting. I think you are hunting Defilio, but I'm not sure. Good luck with that hunt. I wish you the best of rates. And I will see you then. You relic slot, okay. And Trimate. It's Trimate, okay. Yeah, then I will... I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. Oh, and now we have an additional ability that lets us get more gold. Slithero. Okay, okay. I can't wait to see how much my rank climbs after I get access to Mount Gemma. If I can get enough platinum, I can unlock the ability that lets me heal from anywhere and keep Scholar. That's a really bad miscrit. That's so bad. Yeah, I think one more was what I needed to get me the 100%. I don't think I've failed a capture yet, honestly. Spark Spec, Flutterpat, Nana Slug, Dark Flutterpat. Spinneret. I need Spinneret as well. There's another room. I'm gonna avoid going up to what I think is the attic. Oh, never mind. This is the attic. Oh my god, things are high leveled. Wait, my question is there a different table? Ah, Dark Hydroseal, Bludger, Nero, Visp, Occult, and Pestling. Oh, and there's nothing that can't be found today, so it's I guess it's one of those like that's they're always available. But that thing was a level 28, so I mean, little more caution has to be exercised in the above area. Right, right. Ah. Oh wait, my question is, if I take those other stairs up, does it also bring me to the attic, or like what? What's going on? I remember this lightning monkey from original Miscrits. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can probably tank a bloom. And also tank a strike, I think. I think so. Yeah. And now we got that secured 100%. Ooh. Water damage over the... I didn't know there were multiple types of poison. Oh, there's... Oh, water damage over type is like elemental. It's like a water type poison. Miscreant Jungle. Huh. Oh, hello, Miscrit Collector. Hello, Hollow Heart. This floor is my favorite. There's some real treasures around here. What can I find? Flutterpat. Flutterpat can be found on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Try checking the cabinet in the room to the right. Thanks. Wait, no, shit. See anything else? Nana Slug can be found every day on the Rumble Runt statue. What's Rumble Runt? Second evolution of the lightning type Miscrit Thundercracker, of course. Have you not visited Mount Gemma yet? I actually have. I've been there. Dark Flutterpat can be found every day by the Aethero statue. What's Aethero? Third evolution of the wind type Miscrit Poltergust. What are schools even teaching kids these days? Well, not Miscritology, that's for sure. Papa can be found every day around the Papa portrait. I don't know what Papa looks like. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's a joke about not having a dad. Oh, the... Oh, there was no reason for a joke that funny to be hidden in a kid's game. It's a lightning type Miscrit with orange and blue fur. You should spot it easily enough. See anything else? The Windy. The Windy can be found every day by the Windy portrait on the entrance to the right room. It's quite a marvelous piece. You'll know it when you see it. Thanks! Miscrit Collector, you a real one. You a real one for that. Guessing this is the Papa statue? But she said around, right? So, maybe she means both inside and in this table? Question mark? I don't know. But what I do know is that I'm gonna be doing, if I want to hunt Papa, I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of hunting between here and this one where the other one lives. The Cabinet Dweller. And also, where do these stairs take us? Do they all take us to the attic? Ah. Okay, they all take us to the attic. It's just different parts of the attic. I know they're a lot higher level than I am, but I am quite tempted to try and, you know, hunt down the things I lack. And also, if I kill things that are stronger than me, the assumption is I will gain more experience, right? It's not some wild assumption to make. Okay. Yeah, this is a decent place to farm. Actually, you know what? Flu is kind of a physical attacker, so I'm not even sure if that has good payoff. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Flu is much more of a physical attacker than he is a other type of attacker, you know? You feel me? Okay, that's the 4% encounter. And just like that, I am saved the effort of having to dedicate some time to go hunt Dark Lumera. Well, damn. Okay, okay. Now, we haven't completed the mansion yet, but I do think exploring Mount Gemma would be fun to do. Because we've just unlocked both of them, right? When do I get my... at 100 I get my next... Wait. Search cooldown less, 10 seconds less. Okay, that's way better. That is way better. And honestly, I may hold off until I have the perk that lets me... effectively... gives me, like, double chance to find legendaries. Because I may hold off on hunting any legendaries until then. Gemma Flats, Staticat, Equestrion, Drildon, Killeray, Breezy Cheeks, Mamba, Poltergust, Foil Killeray, Dark Luna. Okay. I can pick up all the commons in the entry-level area, but ooh, wow. Okay, I did not know that they would be almost as strong as me, like, like, right off the bat. Almost. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm sitting here thinking about how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be to grind all of these miscrits to the requisite evolution levels. Ah, oh, that's a really terrible rating. Oh my god, it's one of the pine trees I was talking about. Holy shit. What other commons am I missing from Gemma Flats? I need a Mumba, and then I can hunt like Poltergust, Foil Killer Ray, Dark Luna. Not interested. Uh, wait. Is Mount Gemma sealed off the way the other bit is? Doesn't seem to be. But I'm guessing if I try to make an attempt for either of these, you know, if I make an attempt to go to any further part of the map, I'm gonna find one of Apollo Nox's guys. Huh. I immediately feel the urge to climb to up there and then slide down a landslide. I feel like that would just be so much fun. More fun than locking in and getting the things I need to get. This looks like a special area. Oh, that's special. Although this thing is an A rank static hat. Where is... Puddle of green goo. Good day, Hollow Heart. Behind me is the Cave of Mist. It's a hotspot for many unique miscrits in Mount Gemma. Can I go inside? Unfortunately, there's been a cave-in, making the inner part of the cave inaccessible. We're working as fast as we can to remove it. Won't keep you busy. We're counting on you to defeat that Earth Elementum. Okay, my guess is I only gain access to the cave after I defeat the Earth Elementum. And of course, there's a fucking apostle sitting there. I don't know why I'm calling them apostles, like this is berserk, but there's an apostle sitting right there. Okay, so I'm assuming the cave gets unlocked as soon as I beat the Earth Elementum. Which means I can't enjoy the fun of slipping and sliding down that landslide. Damn. There's some miscrits that have this really good ability to remove their weakness. This one's an A rank, right? An A on A+, it's an A. Okay. It's just the Earth Cat that I need to get next, right? I think. Before I start hunting all the rarer... If it's an Earth Miscrit, it probably lives in one of these... Oh my god! A 4.5% encounter rate! Holy shit! Well, that is Poltergust, but it's not Mamba, which we need. But not him. You're not him, buddy. You're not that guy. I mean, if it's an Earth Cat, it probably does live in holes in the ground, so... I mean, it is a cat, and it does live in a hole in the ground. I think Staticat, if I remember correctly, it evolves into some sort of, like Cloud Panther, which is pretty cool. Hey, there we go. Although this one is terrible. It started with a 42 base. It would not surprise me if this thing is an F rank. F plus. Damn. That is so bad. Anyways, the other thing I can get that is slightly rarer... Wait, I think... It goes like rare. It goes. Hold on, I'm not familiar with the rarity ranks. But this is a 4.5% encounter. This is probably like a 1.5 encounter. This is probably a 0.7. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Where does Dark Luna live? Dark. Hold on. Dark Luna Miscrits. Okay. There's a guide here. Okay, they show us that Dark Luna does in fact live in this, and it's a 1.5% encounter rate, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And then, where is Foil Killer Ray? Foil Killer Ray Miscrits. Damn it, the guy uploaded a TikTok, but he didn't upload it to YouTube. Okay. Foil Killer Ray. Where to find Foil Killer Ray? It's in one specific gem. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing is running back and forth in the hopes of encountering a 1.5% encounter or a 0.7 encounter. 0.74 encounter. If I'm you Gemma Explorer. What can I find here? Luna can be found near the entrance to Cave of Mist on Monday, Thursday, Sunday. Anything else? Octavio can be found Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, often causing a ruckus on the small rock at the end of the path. See anything else? Dark Luna can be found on the radioactive How do the people in this world know what radioactivity is? Okay, whatever. I'm giving my Miscrits character cancer every time I go close to it, but fuck it. Fuck it. You fell asleep and the nature elemental was defeated? Well, I... yeah, I move quickly sometimes. What am I looking for? Foil Killer Ray. Small crystal overlooking the cliff. What's a foil miscrit? Not quite sure. Native to Mount Gemma, they're much more powerful compared to their normal forms. I see. Okay. Damn, so I'm gonna have to run back and forth looking for a 0.75 and a 1.5, which is crazy. This was like hunting for Mama and Defilio at the same time, except those two are placed right next to each other and are super easy to find. Well, no, not are super easy to find. They're placed right next to each other, so they're super easy to have their encounters. Well, what to do now? I guess we could just do the run back and forth strat. That's a much better Mamba. Yeah, I guess the run back and forth strat is the only one that's gonna work for me. I'm gonna need to figure out the pathing so that I can cut a straight line across the map, though. Or maybe... Or maybe I focus on either one. Like, I focus on getting the 1.5 first, and then I focus on the 0.7. Hold on, have I caught every common in Mount Gemma? Okay, I've caught all the commons. I just need Foil Killer Ray and Dark Luna. And then I need to come back on a different day to hunt Octavio, Opigum, and regular Luna. I'll tell you what, let's go back to the mansion and let's hope that we can finally get our... or that we can fill up all the commons. Because I have gone to the attic. The attic is full of pretty dangerous things. It's like an 8-level jump. But Wait, you know what? I just realized I forgot something. I've completely forgotten about campaign. Completely forgot about the campaign mode. I only get 5 attempts a day, and I've kind of been wasting my attempts by not using them. I don't know what happens at the end of the campaign if they, like, let me... If they, like, have a good reward waiting for me, but... Ooh! Whatever the case is, I have been neglecting to do my campaign dailies. Okay, and just like that, 20 plat, 5 gems, and 5,000 gold. There's a... Ah, no attempts left. Okay. And then this is locked until I'm level 150. This is locked until I'm level 300. Okay. Well, thankfully my Miscrits didn't take any well, they took a little damage from that, but they won't die. Now. Back to Mansion, and back to looking for any commons that I do not have. Because then once we've done all the commons, we can start pathing. Well, oh, actually we have all the commons from the outside. We just need Hoopty, Lil Bubs, Fubby, and Keeper. Which I may hold off on looking for Keeper until we have the requisite perk that lets Legendary spawn twice as often. Because I figure if the trend is 1.5 and then 0.74, a Legendary is probably a 0.3 something spawn. So... we could hunt Hot Dog and Dorux, but I want to do all of the commons that are available to us, because they are the easiest way to pump our level. Then we need a Flutter Pat, a Dark Flutter Pat. Oh, okay, we have all the commons on this level. What we need to do is wait for the next opportunity, or we hunt Dark. Okay, yeah, we need to get Nero. We need to get Nero and Pestling are the only two. Plus, this is a good source of XP, killing things that are way higher level than us. My only question is how a sea lion got into the fucking attic. Because think about it, it's not like they can climb stairs. Well, actually, maybe a sea lion can climb stairs, I don't know. But my point is, it's a spiral staircase. How did a seal get up one of those? We have a Visp already. Plus, that Visp was 42%. That would have been one of the worst. It would have been like an F minus or something. .31 is good, but I mean, it's not within the threshold of the S ranks, so... I'm guessing we either don't find Pestling in this room, or we need to be in, like, the main... Oh! Hello! Gotcha. Okay. That was easy. Okay, now we have a Nero. What we need next is a Pestling, which I'm not sure which part of the mansion he hides in. Probably in one of the bigger rooms. I should switch my team. Oh, they have crates that are labeled Aerobia. It's a part of the game that's gonna be implemented later, I think. Because Aerobia was the Sky Island part of Miscria, right? I think. But I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now, are there any more commons that live here? No, but there's Dark Hydro Seal, which is probably worth getting. Even though it's a 4.5% encounter. Oh, a sea lion in an attic for some reason. Where would I be? I don't see anything that overwhelmingly looks like the place a Dark Hydro Seal would live. What are the other two medium rares again? Find around here. Flutterpat can be found on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Try checking the cabinet in the room to the right. Next. Nana Slug, Rumble Runt statue. See anything else? Dark Flutterpat. Aethero. Okay. And Papa is just something we need to continuously search for because it's a 0. God knows what % encounter, right? I mean, God only knows how hard this thing is going to be to find. What it looks like I will be doing while off camera is running around searching these things and basically making a circuit that goes both of those statues, and then I run here, and then I run up to the statue of Papa, and then maybe if I feel so inclined, I will hit the table, because it said near the portrait. And then when neither of those is the key, I will run over to here. And that is effectively the loop I will do. I have like, what, 2 greens? No, I have a single green. Oh, no. I have 2 greens that remain. I have a blue, a legendary, and a purple. Well, then Papa doesn't sound that hard to get, honestly. But honestly, there are even things on the, well, there are even things on the first floor that I don't have. But they're only like, yeah, it's 2 greens, Dark Spinneret, Dark Slithero, Hot Dog, Dorux, and Raldio, which just can't be caught today. And then I have another legendary, another exotic, and 2 rares. And a green thing, but the green thing doesn't, the green thing barely counts. I was gonna say. Yeah, the global boss events ended, I was gonna say. Maybe now that my team's a little stronger, we can harass the boss a little. But, like, I'll be real with you, we have most of the commons that are here. The best I can say about this spot is that it's opened a bit of a training facility for us. Because if we want to train, here's as good a place as any, it seems. Especially if I want to power level my Miscrits. Although, I do kinda have a plan. Hold on. Okay. 1 user of Tickle. 2 users of Tickle. 1 that has Feebler. And 2 that have Feebler. I think we can try the next boss. I doubt the next guy is gonna be as difficult as the fucking Nature Elementum. But if he is, well, training arc, I guess. Plus, assuming he is built to counter people who have built their Miscrit teams in this region, I think we should be fine. As long as he's only got, like, lightning, earth, and wind. Jesus Christ! What the fuck is Overwhelm? $35, $29, $25, $22. Yeah, we need to be a lot stronger before we are fighting that guy. I'm gonna be real with you. Wait, I forgot I can just teleport home. Also, something I've realized. I have not even... I haven't even finished clearing out the first layer of the forest. And if we're doing them in order of difficulty, what I should be doing is I clear out the forest, I clear out Mount Gemma until the Miscrits get higher than level 28, and then I go back to clear the attic roof. Or I clear the rest of the mansion. What am I missing here? It's just Dark Flu, right? Yeah. Once I have Dark Flu, I should be okay. But that does mean that I'm going to be running back and forth between these palm trees. Because I think there are only 2 in the area. But if it is any consolation, I can buy myself more... I can buy some of my Miscrits more items. Or at the very least, I can stack, like, crazy buffs. Using, like, a bunch of relics. Oh, I could do, actually. I could prioritize getting Elf Flu to a higher level. Oh, that's decent. Okay, this might be the way to go. And since I have at least 1 XP perk active, unfortunately, it means that this is now above the threshold of 20, which means that the 5% should take place, and it won't be like a round down. Plus, I now get more gold from wild battles, so that's gotta be worth something, right? Hey, there we go. What is this thing called? Fire Brawl. Ah, that's hilarious. It's like Fireball, but okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just thinking about like evolving some things. So what I can do is I can have one tag one tag along. And we both get decent XP. Although 17 plus 17 is not as good as 43, which means that we have been pulled below the threshold at which our XP boost takes effect. The XP boost we get from Scholarly. And we no longer get a little bit of extra on the side, which is unfortunate, but eh. Also, this Flameling is definitely it's definitely worth catching. Either an A or an S. It's an S, let's go. So first, we're gonna evolve this thing to Dandelion, and then we'll evolve the Seal to its next evolution. Honestly, the solo leveling strat, I can't believe I've overlooked it. The problem is I can't train with a bunch of really weak Miscrits on my team because that just pulls down the average too far. With the average pulled all the way down, it's like, is it even worth it anymore? I might as well just train my team. You know, my team of really good Miscrits. And then once I've evolved Cubsprout, I'll evolve the Seal. And then once the Seal's evolved, God knows what I'll do. I do need to evolve a few things, actually. Plus, that level 100 benchmark is closer now than it was when we started the stream, I think. maybe what I need to do is solo train a bunch of my Miscrits, like, individually, with the intent of letting that 5% XP boost from Scholarly proc on all of them. Because I'm steadily getting 17 XP per defeated enemy, right? But 17 times 2 is 34, not 43. Which means when I'm alone, the boost is much bigger. Of course, the caveat is that if I do that, I don't have any backup. But I'm not even at the point in the game where I am... where the, like, above 20 XP threshold is being hit, and it's proccing to become 21. So... I may need to do something. Oops. Am I thinking about enchanting Gash like I'm ever going to be using Abdullah? I think it would be very fun if I ended the stream at a Miscrit rank 69. And it looks like when I'm using each of the Miscrits by themselves, I do get way better XP yield. So for example, I beat a level 14 Quirk. What I get is 18 for 2 Miscrits. And then I take Seal Dueler off my party. I look for a level 14 Quirk. Well, this is a level 16 Quirk, but it will illustrate my point adequately. Because I take it out, and bam, 43 instantly. Hell, doing this, I could probably get him to like 25 in an hour. Now that I've done that, actually, I can consider doing switching out and basically raising them to 21 one at a time. Also considering, I should also consider a replacement for Samcupine. I'm thinking Blazebit would be a good replacement, except Blazebit is a day exclusive. Yeah, it has been brought to my attention that this is now the most efficient way to farm. This and having a bunch of scholarly perks, or having scholarly and being and gaining enough EXP per battle to make it proc is a good perk, or is a good way to train. Unfortunately, this is still time consuming, and instead of leveling up 4 Miscrits at once, I'm just leveling 1 Miscrit 4 times. Such a conundrum, like what to do. Actually, my question is now, if I go to a zone where things are tougher, does... I wonder if I can get it to give me more than 40 XP per battle. Because if I can get more than 40... Oh, wait, no. It probably gave me something like the effect of 41, and then the fact that it procs gives me an additional couple more. So if I go here, and instead of the regular Miscrits, I'm attacking like Elefaunas. Yeah, if I'm taking out things like Elefauna that have much higher EXP, or that, sorry, not much higher EXP, but they give me more. Okay, I guess this is just gonna happen. How is a fucking tortoise consistently faster than me? Tortoise, kraken, whatever the fuck. Squid. Okay, but if I go to the higher XP areas, with things that I can consistently knock out, eventually, sometime in this calendar year, at some point, at some indistinct point in the future, it's a 55. Huh. That's a decent EXP yield. I'm gonna be doing this for like hours. I'm gonna be doing this for hours on end. You know what? I wish we could refight the Elementums. I wish there was a way that we could fight them again. Just because I think gave each member of my team 50 EXP. Hmm. Okay. Last question. If I go into an area where where the average level becomes a little bit higher. Oh! Okay. No, 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 don't even bother. Don't even bother me. I was gonna say, if I go into an area that is slightly higher level, but the levels did not jump the same way they did for the previous area, maybe this is just lower range of what can be found here? Damn it, I accidentally gave Dark Flower Pillar a level. I let Dark Flower Pillar steal some of my XP. Let's say I kill like a Flurfy. I really don't remember that thing from original Miscrits. As a matter of fact, the art looks completely different. Like, if I find another Flurfy, I can show you, right? For example, the Miscrits from old Miscrits, their outline is just a darker shade of their main composite color. Whereas Flurfy has a solid black outline. It's like the difference between old Minecraft textures and new Minecraft textures, if that makes any sense. Oh. Oh, wow. Saving it for when I have, you know, a decent use case in mind. But yeah, look, Flurfy has a solid, hard black outline. There's a completely different art style at play. I don't think this is. I think this is definitely one of the new gen additions. Like one of the things that were added after it was brought to Steam. It honestly looks a bit like a DeviantArt OC compared to the rest. I mean no insult to whoever designed Flurfy, but it is visibly different. If they wanted to fix that, they would just use a very dark green or a slightly darker green, and then go over its outline a little. Maybe pollen spam is a viable tactic. Is anything cool where the nature elementum used to live? No, just some dead grass. it is kind of noteworthy that we now have. Sorry, it's now. It is kind of noteworthy that we, you know, now have a method of gaining XP a lot quicker. But I expect a fall off soon. Or failing this, I expect there will be a point where it's more sense to go from here, this part of the forest, to Mount Gemma. Plus, we are, but even despite all that, we are missing quite a few things. No Blighted Flu, no Dark Twigum, no Blighted Flower Pillar, no Dark Nessie. And I would like to add Blazebit to my team. I think I will replace Samcupine with Blazebit. At which point, well, at which point I don't really know what I'm gonna be calling the thing. You know, getting a very tanky Flurfy and having him be a pollen spammer when I'm fighting bosses might be worth a shot. But this is definitely the place Dark Twigum lives, right? I think. If Dark Twigum doesn't live here, I don't know what does. Decisions, you know? Does everything in this fucking game have an accuracy dropping move? This is starting to get absurd. Don't need to enchant Wallop just yet. Maybe if we're going like right before a boss fight, it would make sense for me to do that. But nah. Because we're gonna see if we can get the whole team to 22. And I don't know if they will fare much better against the Magicite, because he was 26, but... I mean... Can certainly hope, right? Because we have a Tickle user. We have a pretty good... If we put both of our Tickle users together, we can get his attack quite low. Provided he doesn't fucking obliterate either of us, like, right off, like, frame 1. You know what? We'll go in. We'll go in. We'll make an attempt. If the attempt is unsuccessful, fuck it. We don't we don't need to beat him today. We will probably hop on next episode, and that will be like a hunt episode where we'll have a list of things, and we will try and knock them all off one by one. And also, we will be able to beat them. We will be able to do a bit of training in between episodes. Like, there's no rule that says we must do all training on camera. We can just do, like, all the mindless grinding stuff we can do off camera. Matter of fact, I can situate my mindless grinding at that spot where we caught Mama, and we can hunt for Defilio. But yeah. We will get everything to 22. We will make an attempt. We will give it a good shot. If that doesn't work, fuck it, it doesn't work. Now, I think... I want to say 3 more fights will get us to the next level. We just need to not die. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's only hunt nature miscrits for the next 3 fights. You know where a good place to farm would be? The ceiling of the mansion, or the mansion attic. If I could reliably know what I'd be fighting next, or just continuously run from everything I don't have a type advantage over, that would be a good place to farm for XP. One... Actually, I think another will just do it. Okay. Train... Let's see what his new ability is, before we decide whether we'll... Oh, that's good! That's very good. I'm gonna be using Tickle to drop his attack and debilitate... Oh my god, that's so good. We can drop 17 points of his DFF. Wait, no. Okay, no. This is... Okay, yeah, this is the post-enchantment. Wait, oh my god, this one's 28%? It's quite good. Shit, okay, it's still here, it's still here. I saw the health bar empty and I was like, uh-oh. Hey, let's go, 28, S rank. Wait, shit. I still have it in my team. Whenever I see Kraken and Steam Gwyn, they're getting steamrolled. And every time I see a grass type, I'm running. Damn, the game heard me. These bushes held a lot of Steam Gwyns. So, if I can't take him on at 22, I might go and train until I'm 25 or 26. But failing that, I think we will just turn the next stream into like a capture-thon. Also, what I'm definitely going to do is get a blaze bit, because those things are pretty amazing. And we may need to hold off until it's a what, Wednesday? I don't know when blaze bits usually spawn, but eh. How does it bite? This is beak, right? How does it? Shouldn't it be peck? Whatever. I'm not a miscritologist. I could kind of kill two birds with one stone by. Oh wait, this one was 28%. This is also a very good Kraken. Is it an S? It is an S. Okay. Wait, wait, wait. I forgot I had a stowaway. I just realized Pillblaze is S+, which is good. Gonna be really useful in the PvP arena. Just 2 more engagements like that and I should be level 22. We'll make an attempt on the next boss's life if we can. See, that one might be useful to put the boss to sleep, drop multiple tickles on him. But I am thinking they are probably sleep immune. At least I'm thinking they would be sleep immune. Okay, they're all 22s. Get back to Sunfall, get everyone healed up. Right, unless... No, they all healed up because they freshly evolved. They freshly jumped levels. Okay, that's so good. Saves me the littlest bit of effort. Now, Waduler has really good health. So he might be the best person to start dropping tickles on the enemy. Because he can use tickle, right? Yeah, okay. Let's battle. Okay. First, we're going to test. Can he be put to sleep? He's immune. I'm not so hard up for Platinum that I can't afford to do that, but at the same time, it's probably more sensible if we just do this. It's not a very long run back. It's not like we're playing a Soulsborne game where there's like a 15-minute run back. Well, actually, no, I don't know any bosses with a run back that difficult, but Gwyn is kind of up there. Getting through him and all his knights after you get killed, or getting through all his knights after you get killed, that's at least 10-11 minutes per attempt. And I'm bad at parrying, so that means a lot of attempts. So, Dark Landslide. Jesus Christ. Gets him to minus 20. Okay. Okay, Dark Overwhelm is already doing substantially less damage. That thing basically one-shot Waduler. Is it even worth dropping Shy Smiles at this point? 38. 37. Jesus Christ! Is that just a high roll, low roll difference? It did not kill. Hmm. I have a strategy. I need to buy the strongest resistance. The strongest, like, potion of resistance that I can afford. So. Oh. And one more thing. Buy items. Epic Toughen, physical. Oh, that's physical attack. Epic Fortify. The Gate element is actually a pretty good one to have. I don't know why I haven't picked up, like, at least a couple. Oh my god! Vital Sustenance? What? I know it's $8,000, but holy shit. Global boss receive. Okay, those are good for, like, fighting the global bosses, but Mythical Fortify. Wait, shit, that's level 30. Where's Epic Fortify? Actually, might as well use 2 on both of our Tickle users. So, going to start with Tickle, and it would be better if we had Waduler, bringing him down into the right range to actually, you know what? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Waduler is gonna keep doing that while having a potion, while having one of those potions done. We're gonna try and get him to his, like, minimum, like, get him to do the lowest damage he can. So as long as he doesn't start with Dark Overwhelm. Yes! Okay. So one of our Epic Fortifies. Wait, fuck. Okay. Okay, fuck. We should have just been using Tickle. Hold on. We're going to burn most of our Virtue doing this, but after this I'm probably logging off for a bit, so our Virtue should come back. We did also burn kind of an expensive potion, but whatever. I still have like an $8,000 potion in the bag sitting, waiting for like the opportune moment to use. And buddy, I think it would be worth it burning the potion to get rid of this guy. But if not, it's not like potions have an expiry date. It can just sit in my bag. Please lead with Dark Landslide. Yes! Okay, 47. Now it's gonna do less than 47. Fuck. Not a big deal. Dropped 1 tickle. Went from 47 to 38, that's good. Where's that potion that does... It's weird. I swore we bought a potion that... Oh well. Guess we don't have a potion that heals us like eight times per... Still too dangerous. He needs to be... Even at negative 58, he's still a threat. Or he still was a threat at negative 50 something. If he hits us with another Dark Landslide, we should tank it. Yes! He's at negative 58. He used Dark Overwhelm, which was not a good idea. I have no move that lowers his ability, his damage output. Not good enough. Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll end the stream here. And... honestly, the next time you see me, I might have a Blazebit on my team. Or I might be... This might be the stream where we go hunt Blazebit. With the interest of replacing Sam Cupine. Just so that I have another good out damage dealer that is not my Tree Murphy. And... honestly, hold on. Sleep, he learns Sleep next. Overwhelm, Debilitate. We may need to learn Debilitate. So that we have like a second Debilitate user. And is there... he knows Debilitate. Then there's Brimstone. Bastion raises our defense, and then Mighty Bash. Okay. And then Sam Cupine. Sam Cupine, do you know any good debuffs? He knows Fury. He'll learn Toxic. He'll learn Balefire. And then there's Needle Rifle. Wait, hold on. What's his description? Easy to find because it leaves a trail of smoky footprints. Okay. And then Trimothy. Do you learn another good debuff? Knows Wallop. Then there's Unbreakable, which I guess raises our defenses. Endless Poison. And Tribal Terror. But this is a different plant icon. I'm guessing it's like the nature type poison. Then, are there any other creatures that know... that learn a good debuff? Tears. What does Tears do? Hold on. Tears. Miscrits. Excuse me. Where are the debuffs? Tears. Affects both. Drops them by 8. But that's unenchanted. Tears. Pronja. What do you learn? Sleep, Pincer Chop, Acid Rain. Well, Overwater, I'm guessing that cancels his weakness. Then there's, what is Fortitude Rejuvenation? Fortitude Rejuvenation. Miscrits. I'm not sure what that does. Dark Squirmel. You learn anything cool? He learns Feebler and Tickle. But neither of those are ones that he's gonna learn that early. Pillblaze, you're an S+. He learns Debaser, Tickle. I'm not sure what Unroll does. There's Deep Sleep. Frickin', what about you? Summons. Oh, he's got a bunch of those, but he doesn't have something that's good for like shredding bosses, or not even shredding bosses, just taking them down. He's got max power and unbreakable, I guess, but yeah, he doesn't have. I don't know. Headbutt, merciless, fire dance. Uh Bright lights will lower enemy accuracy. I think that's what it does. Hold on. I'm going to have to do something. Okay. Three health, 3 speed. Am I going to have to hunt down an even better Treemer? Hold on. 4, 4 health, 2 speed. Okay, so Dark Treemer is faster. Physical, it's got 1 damage, 2 shield. 2 damage, 2 shield. 4 elemental damage, 3 elemental defense. 4 okay. So the only difference is that this thing is slightly better at physically attacking. Okay. Hmm. Let me also see the difference between Waddles and Dark Waddles. Four health, 1 speed versus 3 health, 2 speed. Okay, so it's tankier. The fact that it's tankier is better. 2 physical, 2 physical. 1 physical, 2 physical. And then it's 4 elemental versus 5 elemental, 3. Oh. Okay. I'm not happy about this, but I may need to replace Waduler with its evil counterpart. Shit, if I can get a Dark Flu, I may need to replace him with Dark Flu. Assuming they both keep the same movesets, of course. Damn. It's just gonna be such a pain in the ass to hunt Dark Flu, but of course I know the moment that I stop recording, and I'm like, one or two more encounters, I'm gonna encounter like a Dark Flu, and then I'm gonna be like, fucking hell. Yeah, we get almost 10 more per. Instead of getting a total of 40 split across 4 Miscrits, we get almost 10 more. So I think it's definitely a way better idea if I, use that instead. So, I'm going to end today's stream. And the next time you see me, I will hopefully have a team that can take down that boss. And yeah, I may also level a bunch of Miscrits in the background, because I don't want to buy Platinum. Although, it would be a big time saver, because if I bought like 500 Platinum, how much money is 500 Platinum? How much is 400? 400, that's $20. And if I did that, I would have the ability I would have Righteous and Scholarly. Well, actually, I could just buy 2 more copies of Scholarly, which would help me train even faster. But then Righteous also saves time. Because if I have Righteous, I don't need to travel to heal. I can heal whenever a problem arises, and the fact that I can heal more basically means that I'm regenerating when I'm below my max virtue threshold. I'm regenerating every time I'm below. So, in theory, Well, I mean, in theory, I could stand to gain a lot, you know? But yeah. In the meantime, I have streamed for quite a while. So, I'm just gonna end stream, and I'm gonna see you guys later.